Life is a remarkable journey, uniquely yours. Every step, every breath, every moment belongs to you alone. Today we're going to talk about something crucial. Why you should never compare yourself to anyone else. You're one of a kind. There's no one quite like you in this vast world. Your experiences, your thoughts, your dreams, they're all uniquely yours. So why would you measure your worth against someone else's yardstick? Think about it. When you compare yourself to others, what are you really doing? You're taking your whole life story with all its ups and downs, triumphs and struggles, and trying to squeeze it into someone else's mold. It's like trying to fit a square peg into a round hole. It just doesn't work. Now, I know what you might be thinking, but isn't comparison a natural part of life? Sure it is. We're wired to look at others to see how we measure up. But here's the thing. But instinct, if left unchecked, can rob you of your joy, your confidence, and your sense of self-worth. When you constantly compare yourself to others, you're essentially telling yourself that you're not good enough. You're saying, I should be more like them. But why? Why should you be more like anyone else when you're already perfectly you? Let me tell you a little story. There was once a young oak tree just starting to grow in a forest. This oak looked around and saw tall pines reaching for the sky. It saw maples with their broad, beautiful leaves, and then thought, I should be tall like the pines. I should have leaves like the maples. The oak spent so much time wishing it was something else that it forgot to be the best oak it could be. Don't be like that oak. Don't waste your energy wishing you were something you're not. Instead, focus on being the best version of yourself. Now, I'm not saying you shouldn't strive for improvement. Far from it. Personal growth is essential. But there's a world of difference between improving yourself for your own sake and trying to become someone else. When you compare yourself to others, you're often looking at their highlight reel. You see their successes, their best moments, their polished exterior, but you don't see the struggles, the doubts, the failures that lie beneath the surface. Everyone has them, even those who seem to have it all together. You remember, success isn't a one-size-fits-all concept. Your version of success might look completely different from someone else's. And that's okay. In fact, that's more than okay. It's wonderful. So how do we stop this habit of comparison? It starts with awareness. The next time you find yourself measuring your life against someone else's, pause, take a deep breath. Ask yourself, is this helping me become a better version of myself, or am I just making myself feel inadequate? Instead of looking outward, turn your gaze inward. What are your strengths? What unique talents do you bring to the table? What progress have you made in your own life, regardless of what anyone else is doing? Focus on your own growth. Set goals that are meaningful to you, not goals that you think will impress others or help you keep up with your peers. When you achieve those goals, celebrate them. Don't diminish your accomplishments just because someone else might have done more. Think about the people you admire most. Chances are you admire them not because they're exactly like everyone else, but because they stand out in some way. They've embraced their uniqueness, their quirks, their individual path. That's what makes them special. You have that same potential within you. You have qualities, ideas, and experiences that no one else in the world has. That's your superpower. Don't waste it trying to be a second-rate version of someone else when you could be a first-rate version of yourself. Now, I'm not saying it's easy. Breaking the habit of comparison takes time and effort. But it's worth it. When you stop comparing yourself to others, you free up so much mental and emotional energy. Energy you can use to pursue your dreams, to cultivate meaningful relationships, to make a positive impact on the world around you. Think about how much time you've spent worrying about how you measure up to others. Now imagine what you could accomplish if you redirected all that energy towards your own growth and happiness. Life isn't a competition. It's not about being better than anyone else. It's about being better than you were yesterday. It's about continuous improvement, about learning and growing at your own pace. You might be thinking, but what about healthy competition? Isn't that good? And you're right to a point. Healthy competition can push us to do better, to reach higher. But there's a crucial difference between using others as inspiration and using them as a measuring stick for your self-worth. When you see someone achieve something great, let it inspire you, let it show you what's possible, but don't let it make you feel less than. Instead, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can I apply this to my own life and goals? Remember, everyone you meet is fighting a battle you know nothing about. The person you envy for their success might be struggling in ways you can't see. The friend who seems to have it all together might be dealing with inner turmoil. You never know the full story of someone's life, so why judge your own life based on what you think you see in others? Instead of comparing yourself to others, compare yourself to your past self. Are you kinder than you were a year ago? Have you learned new skills? Have you overcome challenges? Have you grown in ways that matter to you? These are the comparisons that truly matter. Think about your own unique journey. Every experience you've had, every obstacle you've overcome, every joy you've felt. These have shaped you into who you are today. No one else has lived your life. No one else has faced exactly the same challenges or celebrated exactly the same victories. Your path is your own. It's not meant to look like anyone else's. The twists and turns, the unexpected detours, they're all part of your unique story. Embrace them. Learn from them. Let them make you stronger, wiser, more compassionate. When you stop comparing yourself to others, you open yourself up to genuine connections. You can celebrate others' successes without feeling diminished. You can offer support without feeling threatened. You can be genuinely happy for others because their achievements don't take anything away from you. Think about how liberating that feels. To be able to look at someone else's success and feel inspired rather than inadequate. To be able to focus on your own growth without constantly looking over your shoulder to see who might be catching up or passing you by. This mindset shift doesn't just benefit you, it benefits everyone around you. When you stop comparing, you become a more authentic version of yourself. You bring your true self to your relationships, your work, your community. And the world needs that. The world needs your unique perspective, your individual talents, your one-of-a-kind approach to life. Now, I'm not saying you should ignore feedback or constructive criticism. There's value in learning from others, in seeking mentorship, in being open to different perspectives. But there's a world of difference between learning from others and trying to become them. Take inspiration from others, absolutely. But let that inspiration fuel your own unique journey, not derail it. Let it add flavor to your life, not change its entire recipe. Think about your heroes, the people you look up to most. What is it about them that you admire? Is it their skills, their character, their impact on the world? Now ask yourself, how can you embody those qualities in your own unique way? How can you take what inspires you about them and make it authentically your own? This is where the magic happens. This is where you start to create a life that's truly yours, not a pale imitation of someone else's. Now let's talk about social media for a moment. In today's world, it's easier than ever to fall into the comparison trap. We're constantly bombarded with carefully curated images of other people's lives. It's easy to start feeling like you're falling behind, like you're not measuring up. But remember, social media is often a highlight reel. It's the best moments, the biggest achievements, the picture-perfect scenes. It's not the whole story. It's not the struggles, the doubts, the everyday, mundane moments that make up most of our lives. So the next time you find yourself scrolling through social media and feeling inadequate, pause. Remind yourself that you're seeing a tiny, polished snippet of someone's life, not the whole picture. And more importantly, remind yourself that your worth isn't determined by how your life looks compared to someone else's Instagram feed. Your worth comes from within. It comes from your character, your kindness, your resilience. It comes from the way you treat others, the way you pursue your goals, the way you handle life's challenges. These are the things that truly matter, and they can't be captured in a social media post. Now let's talk about success for a moment. Society often tries to define success for us. It tells us that success looks like a certain job title, a certain income level, a certain lifestyle. But here's the truth. You get to define success for yourself. Maybe for you, success is financial security. Maybe it's making a difference in your community. Maybe it's raising happy, healthy children. Maybe it's pursuing a passion, regardless of whether it makes you rich or famous. Whatever it is, own it. Don't let anyone else's definition of success make you feel like you're falling short. Your definition of success might change over time, and that's okay too. What matters is that you're living according to your own values, your own priorities, not someone else's. Think about what truly matters to you. What brings you joy? What makes you feel fulfilled? What impact do you want to have on the world? These are the questions that should guide your path, not how do I measure up to others. When you stop comparing yourself to others, you free yourself to pursue what truly matters to you. You give yourself permission to take risks, to try new things, to fail and learn and grow. Because you're no longer worried about how it looks to others, you're focused on how it feels to you. This mindset shift can transform every aspect of your life. It can improve your relationships. because you're no longer competing or feeling envious. It can boost your career because you're focused on your own growth rather than outperforming others. It can enhance your mental health because you're not constantly feeling like you're falling short. But perhaps most importantly, it allows you to be truly authentically you. And that's the greatest gift you can give to yourself and to the world. You see, the world doesn't need another copy of someone else. The world needs you, your unique perspective, your individual talents, your one-of-a-kind approach to life. When you embrace your uniqueness, when you stop trying to fit into someone else's mold, you open up possibilities you never even imagined. Think about some of the most influential people in history. They didn't change the world by trying to be like everyone else. They changed the world by being unapologetically themselves, by pursuing their unique vision, by refusing to conform to others' expectations. You have that same potential within you. You have ideas, experiences, perspectives that no one else in the world has. When you stop comparing yourself to others and start embracing your uniqueness, you tap into that potential. You start to create, to innovate, to make a difference in ways that only you can. Now I know what you might be thinking, but what if I'm not special? What if I don't have any unique talents or perspectives? Let me tell you something. That thought right there is the result of comparison. It's the voice of self-doubt that comes from measuring yourself against others. The truth is, everyone has something unique to offer. Everyone has experiences, ideas, and perspectives that no one else has. Your uniqueness might not look like what society typically celebrates, but that doesn't make it any less valuable. Maybe your unique contribution is the way you make others feel heard and valued. Maybe it's your ability to find creative solutions to everyday problems. Maybe it's your resilience in the face of adversity, or your capacity for compassion, or your knack for bringing people together. Whatever it is, it matters. It's valuable, and the world needs it. So how do we put this into practice? How do we break the habit of comparison and start embracing our unique journey? It starts with awareness. The next time you find yourself comparing your life to someone else's, pause. Take a deep breath. Remind yourself that you're seeing a small snippet of their life, not the whole picture. Remind yourself that your worth isn't determined by how you measure up to others. Then shift your focus. Instead of looking at what others have that you don't, look at what you have that's uniquely yours. What strengths do you bring to the table? What experiences have shaped you? What values guide your decisions? Practice gratitude. Take time each day to appreciate what you have, what you've accomplished, who you are. Gratitude is a powerful antidote to comparison. It helps you focus on the abundance in your own life rather than what you perceive to be lacking. Set goals based on your own values and desires, not on what you think will impress others or help you keep up with your peers. When you achieve those goals, celebrate them, no matter how small they might seem to others. Surround yourself with people who appreciate you for who you are, not for how you compare to others. Seek out relationships that are supportive and uplifting, not competitive or judgmental. Practice self-compassion. Treat yourself with the same kindness and understanding that you would offer to a good friend. When you make mistakes or face setbacks, don't berate yourself. Instead, view these as opportunities for growth and learning. Remember, the goal isn't to never notice what others are doing. It's natural and even beneficial to be aware of the world around you. The goal is to stop using others as a measuring stick for your own worth and success. Instead of asking, how do I measure up, ask yourself, am I growing? Am I learning? Am I becoming the person I want to be? These are the questions that truly matter. As you go through your day, I want you to remember this. You are not here to live up to anyone else's expectations. You are not here to follow someone else's path. You are here to be you in all your wonderful, messy, unique glory. Your life is a gift. It's a one-of-a-kind opportunity to make your mark on the world in a way that only you can. Don't waste it trying to be someone else. Don't diminish your light by constantly comparing it to others. Instead, shine bright. Be boldly, unapologetically you. Pursue your passions with enthusiasm. Face your challenges with courage. Celebrate your victories no matter how small they might seem to others. You remember the race you're running is with yourself, not with anyone else. Your only competition is the person you were yesterday. As long as you're growing, learning, and becoming a better version of yourself, you're winning. So go out there and live your life, your unique, wonderful, one-of-a-kind life. Embrace your journey with all its twists and turns. Celebrate your progress, no matter how small it might seem. Be kind to yourself along the way. And most importantly, remember this: you are enough just as you are. You don't need to be more like anyone else. You just need to be more like you, because that's what the world needs. That's what will make a difference. Your uniqueness is your strength. Your individuality is your superpower. Your journey is your own, and it's beautiful in its own right. Embrace it, celebrate it, live it fully. Don't let comparison rob you of your joy, your confidence, your sense of self-worth. Don't let it dim your light or dampen your spirit. Instead, let your unique light shine bright. Let it guide you on your path. Let it inspire others to embrace their own uniqueness. Because when we all embrace our individual journeys, when we all shine our unique lights, that's when we create a world that's truly bright and beautiful. That's when we make a real difference. So today and every day, choose to focus on your own journey. Choose to celebrate your uniqueness. Choose to be unapologetically, authentically you. Because that's where true success lies. That's where true fulfillment is found. And remember, every step you take on your unique journey is a step towards becoming the best version of yourself. Every challenge you face, every victory you celebrate, every lesson you learn, it's all part of your beautiful, one-of-a-kind story. So write your story, live your life, embrace your journey, and never, ever forget how wonderfully unique and valuable you are. The world is waiting for what only you can bring. So go out there and bring it with all your heart and soul. Your journey is yours alone. Make it count, make it meaningful, make it uniquely, beautifully you. Because that's what truly matters in the end. Not how you measure up to others, but how true you are to yourself. So let go of comparison. Embrace your uniqueness, celebrate your journey, and watch as your life unfolds in ways more beautiful and meaningful than you ever imagined. Because when you stop comparing yourself to others and start embracing your unique path, that's when the magic happens. That's when you truly start to live. That's when you begin to see the world through fresh eyes. Every day becomes an opportunity for growth, for discovery, for becoming more authentically you. You start to notice the small joys that you might have overlooked before when you were too busy worrying about how you measured up. You begin to appreciate your own progress, no matter how small it might seem. Maybe you learned a new skill today. Maybe you faced a fear you've been avoiding. Maybe you simply showed kindness to someone who needed it. These are victories worth celebrating regardless of what anyone else is doing. When you stop comparing yourself to others, you free yourself from the pressure of unrealistic expectations. You no longer feel the need to achieve everything overnight. You understand that growth takes time, that success is a journey, not a destination. You give yourself permission to be a work in progress, to make mistakes, to learn and evolve at your own pace. This shift in mindset doesn't just change how you see yourself. It changes how you see others too. When you're no longer viewing life as a competition, you can genuinely celebrate other people's successes without feeling diminished. You can offer support and encouragement without feeling threatened. You can learn from others without trying to become them. You start to see the beauty in diversity. You appreciate that everyone has their own unique path, their own challenges to overcome, their own victories to celebrate. This understanding fosters empathy and connection. It allows you to build deeper, more authentic relationships. Think about how this could transform your interactions with others. Instead of sizing people up, trying to determine where you stand in comparison, you can approach each interaction with curiosity and openness. What can you learn from this person? What unique perspective do they bring? How can you support each other on your individual journeys? This mindset shift also allows you to take risks and try new things without fear of judgment. When you're not constantly worried about how you measure up to others, you're more willing to step out of your comfort zone. You're more open to new experiences, new ideas, new ways of thinking. Maybe you've always wanted to learn to paint, but you've held back because you don't think you'll be as good as others. When you let go of comparison, you give yourself permission to be a beginner. You allow yourself to enjoy the process of learning and creating regardless of the outcome. Or perhaps there's a career change you've been considering, but you've been hesitant because you're worried about starting over when your peers are already established in their fields. When you embrace your unique journey, you recognize that it's never too late to pursue your passion. You understand that your unique combination of experiences and skills is valuable, even if it doesn't fit the traditional mold. This mindset also helps you navigate setbacks and challenges with more resilience. When you're not comparing your struggles to others' successes, you can face difficulties with a clearer perspective. You understand that challenges are a natural part of any journey, not a sign that you're falling behind. Instead of asking, why is this happening to me? You start asking, what can I learn from this? You see obstacles as opportunities for growth, not roadblocks to success. This resilience, this ability to bounce back and keep moving forward, is a superpower in itself. When you stop comparing yourself to others, you also free yourself from the tyranny of other people's opinions. You no longer base your worth on external validation. Instead, you develop a strong internal compass guided by your own values, goals, and sense of purpose. This doesn't mean you become immune to feedback or criticism. Rather, you develop the ability to discern which opinions are worth considering and which ones you can let go. You can take in constructive feedback without letting it shake your core sense of self-worth. You start to understand that not everyone will understand or appreciate your journey. And that's okay. You don't need everyone's approval to know that you're on the right path. You trust yourself, your instincts, your ability to navigate your unique journey. This self-trust is incredibly empowering. It allows you to make decisions based on what's right for you, not what others expect or what society deems acceptable. It gives you the courage to follow your own path, even when it diverges from the norm. When you embrace your uniqueness, you also tap into a wellspring of creativity. You're no longer trying to fit your ideas into someone else's mold. You're free to think outside the box, to come up with innovative solutions, to express yourself in ways that are truly authentic. This creativity isn't limited to artistic endeavors. It can manifest in how you approach problems at work, how you navigate relationships, how you manage your daily life. When you're not constrained by comparison, your mind is free to explore new possibilities, to dream bigger, to imagine a future that's uniquely yours. As you continue on this journey of self-discovery and self-acceptance, you'll find that your definition of success evolves. It becomes less about external markers, money status, recognition, and more about internal fulfillment. Are you living in alignment with your values? Are you making a positive impact no matter how small? Are you growing, learning, becoming more fully yourself? This shift in how you define success can be truly liberating. It allows you to find joy and satisfaction in the everyday moments, not just in big achievements. It helps you appreciate the journey, not just the destination. You begin to understand that true success isn't about being better than others. It's about being better than you were yesterday. It's about continuous growth, about becoming the best version of yourself, about making your unique contribution to the world. This journey of self-discovery and self-acceptance is ongoing. It's not something you achieve once and then you're done. It's a daily practice, a continual choice to embrace your unique path, to celebrate your progress, to be kind to yourself along the way. There will be days when it's challenging, days when the old habit of comparison creeps back in, days when you doubt yourself, when you wonder if you're on the right path. But even these moments are opportunities for growth. They're chances to practice self-compassion, to reaffirm your commitment to your unique journey. Remember, every time you choose self-acceptance over comparison, you're building a stronger foundation for your life. You're cultivating resilience, self-trust, and authenticity. You're creating a life that's truly yours, not an imitation of someone else's. As you continue on this path, you'll find that your energy shifts. Instead of wasting energy worrying about how you measure up to others, you can channel that energy into pursuits that truly matter to you. You can focus on making a difference in your own unique way, on bringing your special gifts to the world. This shift in energy is palpable. People will notice it. They'll be drawn to your authenticity, your self-assurance, your genuine enthusiasm for life. You'll inspire others, not by trying to be like someone else, but by being fully, unapologetically yourself. You'll find that doors start to open doors you might not have even noticed before when you were too busy looking at what others were doing. Opportunities arise that align with your unique skills and passions. You'll be better equipped to recognize and seize these opportunities because you're no longer distracted by comparison. As you embrace your unique journey, you'll also develop a deeper sense of gratitude. You'll appreciate the experiences that have shaped you, even the difficult ones. You'll recognize that every step of your journey, every triumph, and every setback has contributed to making you who you are today. This gratitude extends to others as well. You'll appreciate the people in your life for who they are, not how they compare to others or what they can do for you. You'll value the diverse perspectives and experiences that others bring, recognizing that we all have something unique to contribute. You'll find that this gratitude acts as a powerful antidote to comparison and envy. It's hard to feel envious when you're genuinely appreciative of what you have and who you are. This gratitude becomes a source of joy and contentment, fueling your journey forward. As you continue to embrace your unique path, you'll also develop a stronger sense of purpose. You'll start to see how your unique experiences, skills, and perspectives can make a difference in the world. You'll understand that you don't need to change the entire world to have an impact. You can make a significant difference in your own sphere of influence. This sense of purpose gives your life direction and meaning. It helps you navigate decisions, set priorities, and stay motivated even when faced with challenges. It reminds you that your journey is about more than just personal success. It's about how you can use your unique gifts to contribute to something larger than yourself. You'll find that this purpose-driven approach to life brings a deep sense of fulfillment. It's not about achieving a certain status or acquiring certain things. It's about living in alignment with your values, about making your unique contribution, about becoming the best version of yourself. As you embrace your unique journey, you will also develop a greater capacity for joy. When you're not constantly comparing yourself to others or worrying about measuring up, you're free to fully engage with and enjoy your experiences. You can be present in the moment, appreciating life as it unfolds. This joy isn't dependent on everything being perfect. It's not about having a life free from challenges or difficulties. Rather, it's about finding happiness in the process of growth, in the act of living authentically, in the small victories and everyday moments. You'll find that this joy is contagious. As you embrace your unique journey with enthusiasm and authenticity, you inspire others to do the same. You create a ripple effect, encouraging those around you to let go of comparison and embrace their own unique paths. Remember, your journey is ongoing. There's no final destination where you'll suddenly have it all figured out. The beauty is in the process, in the continual growth and discovery. Each day is an opportunity to reaffirm your commitment to your unique path, to take another step forward in becoming more fully yourself. So embrace each day with openness and curiosity. Be willing to learn, to grow, to evolve. Trust in your ability to navigate your journey, even when the path isn't clear. Have faith in the unfolding of your unique story. Know that you are exactly where you need to be right now. Your experiences, your challenges, your triumphs, they're all part of your unique journey. They're all contributing to your growth, shaping you into the person you're meant to become. Your path may not look like anyone else's, and that's exactly as it should be. Your unique journey is what makes you you. It's what allows you to make your special contribution to the world. It's what makes your life a one-of-a-kind adventure worth living. So step forward with confidence, embrace your uniqueness, celebrate your journey, trust in the unfolding of your story, because when you do, you open yourself up to a life of authenticity, purpose, and joy. You create a life that's truly yours. A life that reflects your values, your passions, your unique essence. And remember, every step you take on this journey is a victory. Every moment you choose self-acceptance over comparison is a triumph. Every time you embrace your unique path, you're not just changing your own life. You're contributing to a world where individuality is celebrated, where authenticity is valued, where each person's unique journey is honored. So go forth and live your unique life. Shine your unique light, make your unique contribution. The world is waiting for what only you can bring. And as you do, you'll discover that life becomes richer, more meaningful, more joyful than you ever imagined possible. Because when you fully embrace your unique journey, that's when you truly come alive. That's when you start to experience the magic of being authentically, unapologetically you, and there's nothing more beautiful, more powerful, more inspiring than that.